551. There we go. Perfect. And then all we need to do is open these off. Open this. Do this and do that, and that will drain. That is fantastic. Hello Vikings, welcome back to Stationeers. So while I was off camera, all I did was look at the options, and I believe I just hit the default button, and somehow I think it was previous playthrough when the foods first started coming in, so many years ago when they did the food update, I set the food to a lower standard, so I hit default and it should be working like everybody else's now. So we'll see how hunger plays and water plays into effect now. We managed to keep all our boxes secure from the last episode, so I do know that I have, let's get the toolbox up, I did need to put the volume pumps in. I didn't get round to that last episode, which we were meant to do on the furnace, so we could fully extract the furnace out as intended, to be able to reignite when we're going to do our next bunch of smelting. So we're going to do that in this episode, and we're going to work on the hydroponics side of things. So first things first, I know I'm going to need a lot of heavy cable to run some power down to there for the APC. So we might as well start doing that now. Yeah, heavy cable. We need the gold and copper in there. Where is all our stuff? Probably in this one. And I'll tell you what, when daylight comes up, I am actually going to go get some more. Oh, nope. Charcoal and iron, so we can smelt some more steel, as it's been pointed out to me that steel actually works out in the long run cheaper and is actually durable. So thank you for that comment. Let's get that cable printing, because I don't know how much we got at the moment. It's just 6. And we can start building these doors up actually. So we need welded short and plastic sheets, which I don't think, where are the plastic sheets? Probably over here. There we go. Do this one and this one, and crowbar and glass sheet and glass sheets as well. I think they were over here. Yeah, nobody seemed to reply on the question of the chance of getting a storm again straight away, so I'm hoping I'm not going to get a storm straight away. Now I've just recently had one. This door is probably going to be a nightmare for actually moving stuff through, I would imagine, but I think it's going to look better in the long run. Yeah. And we need to run some power now. So the APC is going to come. I was actually thinking of having the APC run up inside here, and then having the power run from that APC. So, have we got an APC power control unit to hand? Console, active vent. Probably haven't. Oh yeah. As soon as the sun comes up, I gotta do some mining. I'll tell you what we can do while this is actually printing. Is we can put the pressure pumps on there actually. Yeah, let's do that. So, still do the valves. So, let's move a wrench. Got the wire cutters out. So, what we're actually going to do is let's put this. Put that there. I mean, like I said, guys, this is just all at the moment temporary. Nothing is 100% set. Actually, because I have done some experimenting with this. And what I need to do is want that there, but we need to power shoot down. There we go. So I have that one there, and then we're going to have this one sit above it. Just like that. So that's extra, and then we just need to hook this up like so. It's a bit dirty for now, but it's gonna get the job done. I think I'm gonna need 2 stacks of heavy cable, to be fair. So that's what I'm aiming for, and then we get some normal cable printed out. I'd rather get as much wire as we can, because we're going to need it. And with this, let's just hook this up here. Straight down, and that could go like that. And we'll do it straight there. And we'll just run this out here. So now, in theory, that has got stuff in it. So if we look at putting this all the way up, I suppose we could just put it up to 100. Open these, both open, and turn them on. This should drain out nicely. There we go, it's working. Perfect. Perfect bit of advice. Thank you guys. That's brilliant. Oh. So for now, and our food is going down actually a lot quicker, so that's great. I should have probably had that turned up from the start, but it's give us a little bit longer to survive, I suppose, in all the shenanigans. What am I now? I'm out of copper. Lovely. So get you smelting copper. And actually, I don't need to go get iron right now. No, let's keep it simple and work on what we need to work on. So let's get a, is it power controller? Oh, we need, wow, that's new. That is new. So we did have 2 of those, didn't we? Huh. So how do we then? We are looking for solder. And how do we make it? So we have a furnace. We need iron and lead. And we need a temperature of 350 to 550. 1 megapascal. Right. So that's a lower temperature than steel. Oh, okay then. I guess we are going mining then, guys. Just turn you off. And let's go grab some lead. I can't remember where any lead was. You never had to use solder to create power control units before. That is completely new to me. This is going to be nickel or silver or something, isn't it? Yeah, silver. I know I have lead out here somewhere. I just don't know where. Get the iron while we're here. And then we'll figure out the ratios in a sec. Well, what was the ratios actually? Okay, so when it says 0.5 to 0.5, would that be where... Let's just check something, make sure I'm getting this right. Okay, so that's the ratio. So it's a 1-on-1 ratio then. Right, okay. A 1-to-1 ratio of lead and... That's coal. Don't need coal. What was that? Over here. Ah, lead. Perfect. Just see if there's any around. Probably going to be just a 1-bit watch. Usually it's a sign of a vein. Not going to be any, is there? Nope, just a 1-bit. Which is... Have a look around. Alright, thank you. Right, so now we know what it looks like. Is there any more? I mean, we could do just 25 to 25, that's not a problem. There's some more over there. Looks like it. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that's... I might as well pick as much of this up as I can get to begin with. I don't know if lead's going to be handy for anything else. Just that 1-bit up there then, I think. Oh, there's a bit more up here somewhere.
Hydration critical.
Oh, okay, now the hydration and food's really kicking in. Right. Let's get back then. But that's good, because that's a sign that that's working. So as soon as the sun goes down, we will fire up that furnace. That should now be fully empty. And start working at the solder. I'll start running the wires down and wiring everything up, I suppose. In the interim. At least we know we're keeping enough power, which is good. Battery's stocking up nicely. It's on 3 squares now. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. Right. So that is for that. And we can close that for the moment. And we can store the extra in there. Oh, we had lead. I went out looking for lead and we already had some. Whoops. But it's fine. We wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway until daytime. So let's just double check that this is empty. Perfect. So now that should ignite properly when I do it next time. So we'll switch these off, close these off, and that should be fine. I need liquid. And I probably need to eat something in a bit. Okay, that's refills. Perfect. So let's start running. Tell you what we can do. Let's put more of this in. We should have enough cables now to run down here. Actually, we'll come straight down this way because I wanted to put it in there. Which makes sense because this one's running up to here anyway. So, let's do this. Yep, and we're just going to literally just run this the length. Okay, we can't go that way. Suppose we could just pick it up here. We'll just put it underneath for the moment. Because we're going to move everything eventually anyway. Or even end up moving where we're going to keep the power bank at some point. This is just to get things started, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Let's completely cut this one off. Completely cut that one actually. Might as well actually just instead of wasting that, come down. Go that way, and I'll go that way. Perfect. Ah, that's what I wanted to check. Someone else did it point out that if I go back and look at my solar panels, they may have got damaged. So I will definitely look at that. Okay, so we're probably going to have this go in like so. Something like that. Where are you coming across? This run over to this corner, and then yeah, these should match up just perfect. Am I going to have enough? I'm probably going to need some more heavy cable. And the sun's going down, so we can start firing that furnace up and see if we can figure this next stage up. Just run out, which is fine because we're going to print some more anyway. Cable, and then we're going to print a load of smaller cable. Voila. Let's get some more copper on the go. Now we haven't got to worry about power, which is perfect. Right, let's have a play with this. We needed, what was it? That's for steel. We needed, I need to start using this a lot. Whoops. A lot more, which is great that you guys keep pointing out that this has all the answers if you're willing to look for it. So we need 350 to 550 and minimum of 1 megapixel, and then 50-50. So if I put in 50-50, we should get what we want. So first things first, let's get one volatile, two volatiles actually, and one oxide. Okay. And that's probably enough of that actually. Just quickly grab that before it gets out of control. And we'll tell this to now print just normal cable coil. Fantastic. Let's push that and then push this. There we go. So we have a temperature of... Okay, the temperature is really low. What am I missing? You're switched off, you're switched off. Do I need to have these further down, possibly? Is there too much going into the pipes? Okay. Let's drain all this off. I wonder if there's too much leaking into the pipes. Could be that. Maybe I need to put the valve switch actually closer. Right, that should be enough of that for now. So let's quickly... Oh, it's a pain to move all of this. But I'll try it that way. Let's quickly empty this out, and then I'm going to move these on the other side of the pumps, in theory. Hopefully that works. Let's get some food in my guy. First time eating food, so definitely I should have had that hunger set. I should have made sure it was set to default. I remember when the game first started implementing hunger problems and stuff, there was an issue with it, so I think anybody who played the game back then set it to a lower standard than what it already was, which is fine. I mean, we'll just know for next time we start around. Put that in the wrong one, but it doesn't really matter. Are you empty? You're empty. Right, let's quickly move this around. You can come off, you can come off. Right, I need you. Go there. You can come off. Nope, I'm gonna still need you. You can come off. Do these come off with probably a screwdriver, I imagine. Yeah. Right, you can go there. You can go there, and you can go there, and then that's the fiddly one, because I think I need to have a straight there actually, and you can go there, and then we just need to get it wired back up. Right, I tell you what, let's actually do a higher mix this time. So let's do 4 volatiles. No, did not want 5. Four volatiles and 2 oxides. This time we'll put the actual oxides in first, you think? The volatiles in first. Right, let's make sure that's all done. That's all done. They're closed. There we go. That is still draining rather quick. And what was the 350k? Oh, that's KK. Okay, we're way too high then. We need that to come down. Right, okay. We need that to drop. We need to get it down to just 1k if I'm correct. So 550. Yeah, because that's at 817 at the moment, so we need it to get to 550. Okay, so that's dropping. That's dropping, which is good. As soon as it... I might need to actually... No, it's dropping, so that's fine. What I'm gonna do is just reclaim some of this wire. What's it at now? Keep an eye on it. Gonna do the same as what we had earlier. That'll work. Perfect. What are we at now? It's coming down slowly, slowly. Have that up. Have that up. And hopefully this works if I read everything right. We'll have a little bit of sip of water. Pressure's still high enough. It needs to be 1 megapixel minimum. Perfect. I wonder. I don't want to touch it. It's dropping quick enough. I wonder, can I put the stuff in now? That would drop the temperature, no? Yeah, that dropped the temperature rapidly. So it's almost down. Is the sun going to bring the temperature up? Well, the sun's probably going to slow the temperature decrease, right? In theory. I hope I'm reading this right. Need to get it down to 5. What was it in Celsius? 27685. It's dropping. It is dropping. Slowly. Come on, solder. So we seem to be gaining power each day. So that's good to see. $575. See, I don't really want to... Oh, there you go, that sped it up. Don't really want to do it again. $551. There we go. Perfect. And then all we need to do is open these off. Open this. Do this and do that, and that will drain. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. So now, how much solder does it actually cost to build one of those? Free as well. Okay. We are going to need more of them, so that is brilliant. I'm going to need some iron at some point as well. Right, let's put this lead down here. Might as well put this through here, because we are going to need more iron while we're working on it. And I've put that in the wrong one again, but it doesn't matter too much. Fantastic. So this, if I can get round, is going to sit. That will actually sit in the perfect spot there. Can even go there in the corner out of the way. And then what we're going to do for our first trick is we're going to run cable. It's going to come down. I'll tell you what, our first one is if we can. What is it we need? A wrench, I think. Get this. So we're going to leave this here. And do a bit cheeky. And we're going to come through that way. And we're going to bring this through to here. Excellent. And then we'll put this back. Okay. Just going to get the airlock up and running, and then we can start looking at hydroponics. Nice support. We need to do that. Okay, so to also get this up and running, we need to have, how much are we doing for time? Right, we'll try and get the airlock just up and running, and then after that we will, I think we're going to need advanced airlock. So what, we can nick that battery to put in the power controller. I want the battery. That's all I'm after. We can. We're going to need the active vent as well, and a passive vent. Yeah, we'll probably actually work on the actual planting and that afterwards.
Hydration critical.
Really? Wow, I'm going to have to get used to this. Now I've upped it, you go for everything. Quick. Right. What do we need here? I think I stole the sensor, didn't I, earlier? What have we got? Tracker. Airlock. Oh, okay, not the advanced airlock, just the airlock, I think. And I'm gonna need the data disk. Yep. And put the mining belt away. I will need some other stuff. Gas sensor and whatnot. Which is fine. So actually on this side, what side should we have it? Oh, we'll have it this side, I suppose. And we'll put that in there. And I suppose while we're here, I'm gonna need to do some piping actually. Let's get this open. I can go in. We'll leave that open for a sec. Right, I need a active vent Gonna need that as well. The active vent's gonna go in here. And I'm gonna need a passive vent and gas sensor. It'll go off now. I need a passive vent. Free iron. Just one of those. Boom. Sensor. Gold. Would be the last one to come out, wouldn't it? I think we've got enough resources now to keep us going. Yeah, passive sensor, gas sensor we need. And then, so you can actually sit there, and the passive vent is going to go right there for now. Pipes we need. That's the point. Let's have a look at solar panels while we're going down this way. I was meant to look at solar panels, wasn't I? Let's check on them. Ah, health 82%, so they did take damage. Health 73, 82. Okay, so is there a way of repairing them? I thought they would have a bar come up, which is why I didn't think they were damaged in the last episode. Like that, there's a visible bar. So, seeing as there's not one of those, is there a what's it called? Is there a way of repairing them, or is it a case of just dismantle and build a new and scrap them? That can go there. Keep the glass for now. We just need to run this into here. I can't get into that, so gonna have to do is drop that, take this off, drop that, pick them up, and run you out. And if you haven't played this before, what this is basically going to do, if I can explain it, once I put this panel back in. I don't want to destruct it, I want to finish it. There you go. Right, so these will obviously be made airtight, and once this room's airtight, so what these passive vent and active vent actually does is once the doors are closed, this sensor will read the pressure inside the room. And then depending on if you're going outside, what it's going to do is, so you don't lose any of the atmosphere inside, this active vent is going to pull everything inside this small space once this door's closed and throw it back into the main room. And then when you want to come back inside to get this to the right pressure, and obviously if this was a breathing area, so if it was oxygen and you'd want to take your helmet off, it will pull the atmosphere from inside this room and fill this part of the room as well, making it all pressurized. We're not going to be bringing it up to 100 pressure, so as far as I know, this doesn't work perfect. You still have to cancel it to go in, but we'll see. So all I like to do though, is I like to do a bit of laboring. So I just do, I do exterior, green, door. So that's just exterior greenhouse door. I do green door, just because if I have loads of things that end up on the network, I like to know what's what when I'm looking for it on the system, and you'll see in a sec what I mean. Put air here because I'll put airlock active vent. I think that's everything I need to label. I do need to still wire it all up. So we'll do you to there, you to there, that'll go there. Okay, so now should be the case of we get this, we slot this in, switch this on. Helps if I put the power on. Always helps. Switch that on. So we need to select the exterior door. So we know it's that one. We need to select the interior. We know it's that one. And then sensor and vent. And then... oh, we don't need to switch it off. Sorry, we just need to take the card out. And they're both shut. Oh, it's because it's trying to pressurize. So cancel the pressurization. And this one opens. So like I said, when you go out, what it's going to do, I mean, there's probably some atmosphere in it now. But I think they only tend to open once it gets to 100 kPa. So this door will only open once it goes to 100 kPa. So what I mean by that is by this bar filling up. So if I cycle to the exterior, this will close, and then it's going to try and suck this all out, which it will. So that will open. But when I go back in, you'll see it will try and get this up to 100, which ain't going to happen because there's not enough pressure on the other side of that door. It's stuck at 2. Now this won't open now, so you have to manually cancel it. Until obviously once you get a pressure to 100 in here, that's sustainable, then the airlock system will work fine. So let's go back outside. And obviously it doesn't help that these ain't airlocked yet, which I can do now, but it won't make that much of a difference. It won't change the fact that I haven't pressurized the room yet, if that makes sense. I should have some more. Do I have no more sheets? I've got plastic sheets. I have no more iron sheets. Let's quickly get some iron sheets just so we can seal that off. I don't know why I'm scrolling through. Sheets. Iron. We need iron from in here. Again, it's like the game knows what one I want. Always the last one. And just so none of this blows away. It's just, especially that one. Especially the valuable ones. Perfect. Right, so what we're going to have now is a completely sealed off room. And that is that. Doesn't it look pretty? So as we go to the inside, let that close, cancel this out, and then we have it. So the aim now, in the next episode, dragging on a bit here, so I'm going to wrap it up here. We will fill this with some CO2, unpack the hydroponics, and try and get the temperature to the sweet spot. I think it has to be between 25 and 35 in here. And considering it's a minus 62 now, it's not going to work. But correct me in the comments down below if I haven't got the temperatures right there. But I think for plant growth, it's between 25 and 35. That's the sweet spot, I think. And then obviously you need sunlight and then obviously water. And I'll show you just now. The cool thing with the portable hydroponics is, let me just chuck that there. We have, so your liquid canister goes in there, and we have a way of filling it up. I've lost power. Why have I lost power? Because the battery's dead. Why are you not? Haha. Because you are a donut, and you forgot to connect the cable up. Well done. Let's take the one out of here quickly, just so we can get back out. Whoops. Always make sure you connect the cables. And we'll just go swap that battery out. I knew I forgot to do something. There we go, that should charge now. Perfect. Perfect. You legend. There we go. And you can go sit back in there. Just make sure that's off. And make sure you're off. Yep. Okay, so like I was saying, with the hydroponics, we're just going to fill this canister up with some water. Make sure it doesn't overfill. I need to check the pressurization capacity on that. I know it can't hold a lot, and we're just going to stick it in there, and the plants will drink very slowly. But yeah, the main concern I had before with this sort of setup was getting the temperature right. Once we get the temperature right, I'll then start moving on to some advanced atmospheric systems and the bigger, not bigger gas tanks, but a bigger filtration system to actually start breaking all the gases down into their individual components. Individual gases, I suppose. Yeah, so that's what's to come, guys. I will move these boxes inside, don't worry, before the next storm comes. Yeah, so as always, leave those likes, leave those comments. Appreciate it all. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And hit the notification down below, and you'll know when the next episode is coming out. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.